Hey everybody, welcome to Tina Dhyana Yoga. Today I wanted to bring to you the three main variations of sun salutes, Surya Namaskar A, B, and C. So our sun salutes are a way to, if you haven't guessed it already, salute the sun, right? Salute the light, both the external sunlight as well as the internal sun, if you will, inside ourselves, that internal light. And it's a way to express gratitude for another day, right? Gratitude to be in this body and to have another day being in this world. So another really great thing that I love about Surya Namaskar, and then I promise we'll jump right into it, is it is this really beautiful rhythmic movement, right? So you are establishing this connection and this marriage between your body via your movement and the breath, which is incredibly calming and soothing for the mind. So Surya Namaskar is a great way to get into your body and sort of drop the energy out of the mind space back into the heart space. So we're going to get started sort of juicing ourselves up. So we'll take some Kundalini breath of fire pranayama, which is really fiery, right? So we're really working to light ourselves up here from the inside out. And if you need a little refresher on breath of fire, you can refer to in the How to Yoga section, breath of fire, and then come back to this practice. Otherwise, we're just going to get right into it. So breath of fire is a sharp, exaggerated, not exaggerated for this one, rather it's pretty equal inhale, exhale. The exhale is being pumped from the belly out through the nose, okay? So you should not practice breath of fire if you are pregnant right now or if you have any sort of nasal congestion. You can just stick with breathing in and out through the nose. So we're going to get started in our first round. So we'll take 2 rounds of breath of fire. So for this first round, bring all of the lines of your fingers to touch here. And then bring your arms into a nice wide V with your palms sort of facing one another, but in that wide V still. And then plug your shoulders down a bit. Sit up nice and tall. And then just take a moment here to establish your awareness and your focus with your breath, right? So feeling the breath flow in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. You can close your eyes, breathe in halfway, and begin breath of fire. Keep it going, pumping from the belly, rhythmic, exhale, 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 right? Imagine that you're reaching up for that sunlight with your arms, and at the same time, right, you're firing up that inner light, right, that the navel center, Manipura chakra. Keep it going. Exhale, 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 exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in. Find a little squeeze and lift at your pelvic floor. Mula Bandha, draw the belly in and up. Uddiyana Bandha, draw your chin into your throat. Jalandhara Bandha. Mahabandha. All the bandhas. Hold in that fresh energy. And then when you have to breathe out, gently release your bandhas. Bring your palms into your lap, left palm on top of the right with the thumb tips touching here, Dhyana Mudra. Just sit for a moment. Allowing that first round of breath of fire to integrate, all those good vibrations to settle and ground within you. Already feeling perhaps a little bit more awake. Take about 3 more cycles of breath right here. Okay, you can flutter your eyes open. So for the second round, we're going to bring our arms out into a T. So strong arms, but just allow your hands there to just dangle. So your hands are just sort of dangling off of your arms. And then we're going to take another round of breath of fire. So you can choose to either gaze at one point, solid drishti, maybe turn down towards the ground, or close your eyes. Take a breath in through the nose, a breath out through the nose. Take a breath in halfway and begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Push the breath out. Invite a deep breath in. Fill up, squeeze and lift your pelvic floor. Draw your belly in and up. Draw your chin into your chest. Mahabandha. Hold that fresh energy. Contain it inside yourself. And then breathe out, release your bandhas, release your arms. Come back into Dhyana Mudra, left palm on top of right, tips of thumbs touching. And just give yourself some space here to receive the effects of this powerful breath work. I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling positively caffeinated. Feel that nice buzz. All right, friends, flutter your eyes open. And then come to lie down on your back. So before we get going with our Surya, just setting up our body a little bit, right? We want to warm ourselves up a tad. So coming into right away a little good morning stretch. So stretch out long, point your toes, reach through your fingertips. You can roll out your ankles, roll out your wrists, whatever you need right here. Stretching long through the side body, side waist, side rib cage. Establish your awareness in your breath, in your body. And then from here, we're just going to marry, already beginning to marry, right? Breath with movement, the little dynamic exercise here. So breathe in, take your good morning stretch, and then breathe out. You're going to draw your knees in towards your chest, lift your head and your shoulder blades, reach your fingertips forward. So you're like curling into a little ball. You can think forehead towards the knees, knees towards the forehead. And then inhale, stretch yourself out long again. Good morning stretch. Release into the earth. And then exhale, curl up. Knees to third eye to knees. Reach your palms forward. And then inhale slowly with control. Come back, good morning stretch. Just take that 3 more times. Breathe out, curl up and reach. Inhale, slowly lengthen. Exhale, curl into yourself. Draw the belly down towards the spine. Inhale, release. Good morning stretch. 1 more. Exhale, curl in. And then inhale, good morning stretch. Last one, curl in here. Stay lifted through the shoulder blades. Turn your palms up towards the sky and then lengthen your legs out long here. Keep the toes touching, the big toes touching rather, and your other toes flare awake. Ardha Navasana, breath of fire here, or breathe in and out through the nose. Exhale, 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 exhale. Hug the knees into your chest. Lower your head down. You can make some circles here with the knees. Okay, and then begin to rock and roll along your spine, forward and back. Take your time with the rock and roll. Let it be a little massage for your spine. Little massage for shoulder blades. And then eventually you come up to seated. Cross the ankles. Let's meet in all fours for a little cat-cow. So palms wide, wrists right under shoulders, knees right under hips. Really dig your finger pads into the ground. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tail and your gaze, plug your shoulders back. And then exhale, hollow out. So round through the spine, chin into the chest like a cat. And then inhale, drop the belly. Lift and arch. Exhale, dome and curl in. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hollow out, belly lifts in and up to the spine. 1 more. And then take a moment here, yogi freestyle, anything you need, right? So some circles with the head, circles with the hips, maybe both at the same time. If you're making circles, be sure to do so in the opposite direction for balance. And then on our next breath in, we'll meet neutral spine, tuck your toes, and then exhale. Keep your knees bent as you begin to pull your hips up and back. Really press your palms into the ground. Let your ears fall in line with your arms, and then begin to press your thighs back, lengthening out the legs and anchoring the heels towards the ground. And then you might dance it out a little bit here. Bend one knee, bend the other. any breathings, right? Maybe horse breath, flutter the lips, maybe lion's breath, tongue out. Think about pressing the palms down and forward as you drop the heels down and back. At the same time, knit your ribs in towards your spine. And then take a slow walk of your feet forward to meet your hands. Forward folding Uttanasana, top of your mat. You can take a moment there, grab opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy. Let yourself sway like a pendulum, side to side. You might interlace your hands behind your back right here. See if you can get the heels of your hands to touch. Let your head be heavy. Let the weight shift a little bit more forward into the balls of the feet. You can have as much of a bend in the knees as you need. And then release your arms. Keep your head heavy. Slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, to stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Palms spin forward. Nice and tall, rooted stance with yourself here. I'm going to begin to move into Surya Namaskar A. So on your next breath in, circle your arms up. See if you can catch a prayer overhead. Look up. On the breath out, hinge at the hips. Let the prayer wash through your midline as you fold back into your legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, either tent the fingertips in front of you or palms lightly on shins. Get long through your spine. Stretch your heart forward out of your hips. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Right leg back. You're in a low lunge. Keep looking forward here with the eyes and the heart. And then plant the palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to float forward, plank pose. Stay with me. Get long here. Lift your thighs. Shift forward. Slow and steady. Elbows bend straight back as you lower all the way to the earth. As we're just starting out, let's take a full pranam. Arms long in front of you, palms face up. Let your forehead touch the ground. Get really connected to the earth, your foundation. And then palms down, slide them back underneath your shoulders. Inhale to lift up for cobra pose. Hug the elbows in, firm up the thighs, scoop the heart forward and up. And then exhale, tuck the toes, travel over the knees, back to downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right knee to the nose to knee, press the earth away. And then step the right foot between the palms. Inhale, low lunge, look forward. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. It could be hips width between the feet. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and melt into your legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana lifts you all the way up to stand. Catch a prayer overhead. Exhale, prayer anchors at your heart. And then arms by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms up, look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold back into your legs, heavy heads. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, heart stretches forward. Step your left leg back, low lunge, keep looking forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, palms wide, heels rooted. Inhale, float forward, plank, shift forward, weight to the fingertips, and then slowly lower all the way to the earth. Full pranam here, arms long in front of you, palms face up. Palms flip down, slide them back underneath the shoulders. Inhale, cobra pose, hug the elbows in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose. Press the earth away, cat spine. And then step the left foot between the palms. Inhale, look forward. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. And then exhale, heavy your head. Inhale, stretch the heart forward. Rise all the way up to stand. Prayer overhead. Exhale, let the gaze follow your prayer as it drops into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up. Look up. Maybe a little back bend as your hips draw forward. And then exhale, hinge and melt. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. Step your right foot back behind you, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float it forward, plank, get long, get strong. Exhale, lower all the way to the ground. Right away, inhale, cobra, maybe a little bit higher, but keep your thighs lifted and strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot between the palms. Look forward, inhale, step your left foot to the top. Exhale, heavy your head. Inhale, long spine lifts you all the way up to stand. Catch a prayer overhead. Exhale, prayer to your heart center. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, come right back down. Inhale, heart forward. Left leg steps back, low lunge. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra, maybe getting a little bit higher and lifted with that heart. And then exhale, back to downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot between the palms, breathing out. Look forward. Inhale, step your right foot to the top. Keep that long spine. Exhale, hinge and melt. Inhale, flat back lifts you all the way up to stand. Catch a prayer. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Come back down. Inhale, heart forward, step your right foot back behind you, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring it forward, plank. This time on the exhale, if you're ready for it, you might lower halfway chaturanga, but don't let the shoulders dip below the elbows. Inhale, you can blast it open to upward facing dog or keep it low in a cobra. Shoulder blades kiss, thighs lift. Exhale from the belly, slowly pull your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take 3 cycles of breath right here. In and out through the nose. Feeling the effects of this practice. Pressing the hands into the ground. Anchoring your ribs and your belly in towards your spine, towards your center. And then bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend and widen your knees. Drop your seat down low towards your heels. Look forward and find some little gentle bounces here. I like to sort of play with little bounces. And then on your next breath out, you can either step, hop, or float your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale to a flat back, heart forward. Exhale, hinge and melt into your legs. Inhale to a flat back and let it lift you all the way up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, come back down, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart forward, step your left leg back. And then step your right leg back straight into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale to lower down your way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Look forward, look where you're going. And then bottom of the breath out, step, hop, or float your feet to the top. Inhale, lift and lengthen, heart forward out of the hips. Exhale, melt into your legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart, arms by your sides, stand tall in mountain Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees. See if you can sweep your fingertips on the ground as your arms reach forward and up. Utkatasana, chair pose. So you want to squeeze the knees into touch here. Engage your inner thighs as you drop your weight down and back into your heels. But at the same time you drop the weight down and back, see if you can lift through your arms and reach your arms back. Lift your gaze. Breathe deep. Deep breath in. On your next breath out, catch a prayer and come back down into a forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Inhale to a flat back. From here, you can either step back to plank and move through, optional vinyasa, or lift the heels, bend the knees. Bottom of the breath out, hop back with bent elbows, straight into chaturanga. Inhale, open it up dog or cobra. Exhale, bring it back home, downward facing dog. Awesome, yogis. Deep breath in. You can stick your tongue out. Okay, that was Surya Namaskar A. Moving on, Surya Namaskar B. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend and widen your knees. Step, hop, or float your feet to the top. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge and melt into your legs. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Look up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, bend your knees. Sit low, Utkatasana, chair. Exhale, prayer washes through your center as you fold back into the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. You can step, hop, or float. Moving back to down dog in your own style, right? So that can mean skipping vinyasas. That's totally cool. 3 cycles of breath. All right, big toes touch. Or actually, excuse me, right leg lifts, breathing in. Right foot between the palms, breathing out. Back heel down. Inhale, circle your arms up, warrior one. So you want to make sure your back toes are angled in a little bit. Left hip wrapping forward. You might catch a prayer. If it's okay with your shoulders, inhale to stretch, open, lift your heart. And then exhale, palms to the ground. Step back through chaturanga, right to down dog. You do you. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, left foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, circle the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. Land and ground in your legs. You might catch a prayer. Cross the right thumb over the left. Inhale, look up. Exhale, palms to the ground. Step back, vinyasa. All right, big toes touch. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, float. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, melt. Inhale, flat back, rise up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, Utkatasana, sit low and deep, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step, hop, or float through vinyasa. In downward facing dog, 3 cycles of breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, palms to the ground. Any vinyasa. Stay strong through the legs, open through the heart. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, palms to the ground. Rinse it. Down dog, big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step, hop, or float. Inhale, open your beautiful hearts. Lift your thighs. Exhale, slow and steady, pull back. Down dog. 3 cycles of breath. See if you can focus on one point with your eyes. I like space between my feet, or it could be space between your legs, or even at your belly button. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, heart open, shoulders back. Exhale, hips high. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, palms to the ground, move it through. From down dog, big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, float. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen and rise. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step, hop, or float. Move it through in your own fabulous way. Down dog, 3 cycles of breath. Count your breaths. Incredibly calming for the mind. See if you can smooth out your breath. One more round. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, palms to the ground. And move it through. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, strong legs as you rise up. Exhale, palms to the ground. Vinyasa. From down dog, big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, melt. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, chair. Sit low. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step, hop, or float. Big breath out as you move back to down dog. 3 cycles of breath. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, float. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Okay, yogis, from here, Surya Namaskar C. So you're going to really begin to open the fronts of the thighs here, the hip flexors, with some Anjaneyasanas. So you can bring your feet hips width. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold into your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Step your right leg back behind you. Soften your right knee down. You can point your back toes. Inhale, circle the arms up. Anjaneyasana. See if you can spiral your pinky fingers towards one another. Find that inner lift of your bandhas here to support the expansion, right? And the leaning back through the heart space. And then exhale, palms to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. This time on the exhale, drop your knees. Hug your elbows straight back. Lower your chest and your chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Lengthen yourself out long. Inhale can be either cobra or slide the hands back even more. Press the palms into the ground. Lift your thighs for up dog, straight from the ground. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot between your palms. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. Heavy your head. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana lifts you all the way up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold back into your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step your left leg back behind you. Soften your left knee down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, float it forward plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin. Really hug the elbows into the rib cage. Lengthen your legs out, firm up the thighs. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot between the palms, breathing out. Back knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Look up. Exhale, palms to the ground. Step your right foot forward. Heavy your head. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Heart forward. Rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Lift and open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Right foot steps back. Soften your right knee down. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll it forward plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the palms, back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground, left foot steps forward, fold. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, come all the way back down. Inhale, spine long, left foot steps back, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, scooping it forward and up to cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot between the palms, breathing out. Back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Look up. Exhale, palms to the ground. Right foot steps forward, head heavy. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Exhale, prayer anchors to your heart. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, come down. Anyone feeling the effects of this yet? Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen and rise. Right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, palms to the ground. Inhale, right into plank. Exhale, lower, halfway, all the way, whatever you got going on at the moment. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, bring yourself back home. 3 cycles of breath. Really nourishing, generous, loving breath. Invite it in. And then invite that same love out into the world. And taking in the light and giving away the light. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels. We've been here before. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, or float your feet to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt into your legs. Inhale, flat back, lifts you all the way up. Look up. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, float your way back down. Inhale, flat back. Step your left leg back behind you. Soften your left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, big and generous. Exhale, palms to the ground. Inhale, step back plank. Shift forward. Exhale, lower down your way. Inhale, open up. And then exhale, pull it back. 3 cycles of breath. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Look forward. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt. Inhale, flat back. Rise all the way up. Prayer to your heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, sit low, sit low. And then catch a prayer. Come back down, Uttanasana. One more lengthen of the spine. Step, hop, or float. Move it through. We meet in down dog. From there, Surya C has concluded. Bring your knees wide, point your toes, drop your seat to your heels, forehead to the ground. Take a moment there. Child's pose. You can allow your head to lift and your hands to walk over towards the left. Maybe right palm on top of your left palm. Allow your right shoulder and the right side of your rib cage to angle down a little bit. 3 cycles of breath. Gently travel back through center, bring it over to the right, beyond your mat if you can, maybe left palm on top of right, but it's not necessary. And let your head nuzzle down, let your left shoulder and the left side of your rib cage angle down as well. 3 cycles of breath into the left side of your heart. And walk your hands back to center. Slowly roll up to sitting on your heels. And then take a moment there. This is one of my favorite things for the wrists. We just did quite a bit of weight bearing on our wrists, right, with all of those vinyasas. So bringing the backs of the hands to the sides of your rib cage will face you so you can see me a little better. And then just wiggle, do a little dance through your upper body, and maybe even sort of explore sort of a spinning my hands. Nice little stretch in the other direction for our wrists, right? And then go ahead and shift your weight over to one side. Bring your legs long in front of you. And it can be hips width. We're going to take a little Paschimottanasana, so a little fold in at our hip creases. So your knees can be as bent as they need to be. Take a moment to wiggle your hips side to side. And inhale, reach your arms up, just like we did in the beginning in that breath of fire exercise, like you're reaching up for the light. And then begin to hinge and dive into that inner light. Let your shoulder head soften a bit. I've been really digging actually creating a little shelf with my forearms and letting my forehead rest. My forearms, it's like really comforting, forgiving. Again, your knees can be bent. Maybe you're grabbing opposite elbows underneath your knee creases or something else that resonates with you in this moment. Always giving you permission to explore what feels good in your practice, right? This is your time to find harmony within your body, your vessel. And then to take that love and that harmony out into your day. Remembering that's what it's all about, finding peace within yourself. See if you can soften your face and take 3 more cycles of breath, breathing into the back of the heart space. And keep your head heavy, slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Head is the last thing to lift. And then go ahead and cross your ankles. Come into a meditative seat for a moment. Just bring your palms face up on your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Just giving yourself a few sacred moments to receive this practice. Observing, noticing any shifts or changes in your being. Let's take 3 cycles of a 3-part breath. So breathing in through the nose just a third of the way, let it fill your belly. Pause, hold it. And then breathe in another third into the side ribs. Pause, hold it. And then breathe in another third into your heart space. Feel the heart lift, hold it at the top. And then blow the air out on the exhale as if you're blowing through a straw. Really get empty, empty, empty. And then 2 more rounds. So inhaling a third of the way into the belly, hold it. Inhale another third into the side ribs, pause, hold it. Inhale, final third, feel the heart lift and expand, hold it. And then exhale, blow it out the straw. One more, inhale, third of the way, hold it. Inhale another third, hold it. Inhale the final third, feel that maximum lift there through the heart space, hold it. And then blow it out the mouth. Flutter your eyes open. You can feel free to stay in this meditative seat or take Shavasana if you have time for that. Otherwise, feel free to move on with the rest of your day. I'm going to sign off for now, but thank you all so much for saluting the sun with me today. Have a good one.